Ever wondered how the Amish thrive without modern conveniences and still save more than most of us? You see them out there, tilling their fields with horses and buggies, living lives seemingly untouched by the digital age. But don't let that fool you. The Amish have mastered the art of frugality, squeezing every penny and avoiding unnecessary expenses like it's, well, a matter of faith. Now, I'm not saying we all need to ditch our smartphones and churn our own butter, although making butter's not a bad gig, folks. But there's a lot we can learn from their practical, waste-not, want-not approach to life. So buckle up as we explore 10 things frugal Amish families never waste their hard-earned money on. You might be surprised how these simple strategies can help you avoid unnecessary expenses and live a simpler, richer life. Alright, let's talk tech. In a world of constant upgrades and the latest gadgets, the Amish take a refreshingly practical approach. They're not glued to their smartphones, scrolling through social media or chasing the next big tech thing. You'll see a well-maintained tractor working the fields, but you won't find a flat-screen TV in their homes. The Amish understand that every piece of technology comes with a cost, not just the upfront price, but the ongoing expenses of electricity, internet service, and those tempting subscription services. By opting for simplicity, the Amish free themselves from these recurring costs, allowing them to allocate their resources to things that truly matter to their families and communities. Spending time with loved ones, working with your hands, and connecting with your community, that's where the real value lies. So the next time you're tempted to upgrade your phone or subscribe to another streaming service, ask yourself, do I really need this, or am I just chasing the latest shiny object? Now let's talk about something I know a thing or two about: work clothes. Or in this case, the Amish approach to clothing in general. They've got this whole fashion thing figured out in a way that would make even the savviest shopper envious. You won't find them chasing after the latest trends or maxing out credit cards for designer labels. Amish families often make their own clothes, using traditional skills passed down through generations. And when something gets worn, they don't just toss it, they mend it. It's a testament to the value they place on durability, resourcefulness, and making things last. Think about your own wardrobe. How many items have you worn once or twice before ending up in the back of your closet? The average American throws away about 80 pounds of clothing each year. That's a lot of wasted resources and money. Investing in well-made, timeless pieces and learning basic sewing skills to repair minor tears or replace buttons can extend the life of your clothes significantly. Choosing quality over quantity and embracing the art of repair can lead to significant savings and a more mindful approach to fashion. Let me tell you, there's nothing quite like a home-cooked meal, and nobody understands this better than the Amish. They've built their lives around the simple, yet profound act of cooking from scratch. You won't find their pantries stocked with processed snacks, sugary drinks, or prepackaged meals. Instead, they rely on fresh, whole ingredients, often sourced from their own gardens or local farmers' markets. Start by ditching the processed junk and embracing the art of cooking simple, wholesome meals at home. It's healthier, more affordable, and let's be honest, nothing beats the taste of a meal made with love, even if love is just you trying to save a few bucks. A loaf of homemade bread costs a fraction of what you'd pay at the store and doesn't contain all those preservatives and additives. Plus, the smell of freshly baked bread wafting through your home, that's priceless. Remember when I said the Amish know how to stretch a dollar? Well, that extends to their utility bills too. They've got this whole energy conservation thing down to a science long before going green became trendy. You won't find their homes filled with energy-guzzling appliances or their lights blazing all night. Instead, they rely on simpler, more sustainable methods to heat, cool, and light their homes. Think wood stoves for warmth in the winter, open windows for a cool breeze in the summer, and candles or oil lamps for light in the evenings. Start by unplugging electronics when you're not using them. Switch to energy-efficient light bulbs, and make sure your home is properly insulated. Even small changes can make a big difference in your energy consumption and your wallet. Now let's talk about something near and dear to my heart: getting clean. The Amish approach to hygiene might surprise you. They're not out there buying fancy, overpriced cleaning and personal care products. They've got their own methods, using simple, natural ingredients to keep their homes and themselves clean and healthy. Think homemade soap made from lye, water, and natural fats, laundry detergent crafted from borax and washing soda, and even toothpaste made with baking soda and coconut oil. These DIY alternatives are not only gentle on the environment, but also easy on the wallet. Look for natural, biodegradable options, and consider making your own cleaning solutions for everyday tasks. You'll be amazed by how effective simple ingredients like vinegar and baking soda can be at tackling dirt and grime. Let's talk about clutter, or rather, the lack thereof. The Amish have this whole minimalism thing figured out in a way that would make Marie Kondo proud. Their homes aren't filled with unnecessary trinkets, gadgets, or impulse buys. They've mastered the art of living with less, focusing on quality over quantity and valuing practicality above all else. They buy what they need, use what they have, and take care of their belongings so they last. It's a refreshing antidote to our consumer-driven culture, where we're constantly bombarded with messages to buy more, upgrade more, and accumulate more. Now, I'm not saying you need to live in a sparsely furnished cabin in the woods, but there's a lot to be said for decluttering our homes and our lives. Getting rid of stuff we don't use, need, or love can free up physical and mental space, not to mention save us money in the long run. The next time you're tempted to make an impulse purchase, ask yourself, do I need this? Will it add value to my life? Now let's talk about furniture. You won't find the Amish browsing IKEA catalogs or maxing out credit cards at high-end furniture stores. They've got a different approach, one that involves skilled craftsmanship, quality materials, and a deep respect for tradition. Amish families often build their furniture using time-honored techniques passed down through generations. These pieces are built to last, made with sturdy hardwoods and simple, elegant designs that stand the test of time. Instead of opting for cheap, mass-produced furniture that falls apart after a few years, consider investing in well-made pieces that will last a lifetime. Look for used furniture at thrift stores, estate sales, or online marketplaces. You can often find incredible deals on high-quality pieces that just need a little love. Let's be honest, entertainment can put a serious dent in your budget. But the Amish have figured out a way to have fun without breaking the bank. Their idea of a good time doesn't involve expensive vacations, theme parks, or the latest video games. Instead, they find joy in simpler, more meaningful pursuits. Think community gatherings, where families come together for potlucks, sing-alongs, and games, or evenings spent playing board games, telling stories, and making music together. Now, I'm not saying you need to give up all forms of modern entertainment, but the Amish remind us that there are countless ways to have fun without spending a fortune. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I've learned a thing or two about staying healthy over the years, and the Amish have a thing or two to teach us about taking care of ourselves without relying solely on expensive medications or frequent doctor visits. They've got a long tradition of using natural remedies, herbs, and preventative measures to stay healthy. Simple things like eating a balanced diet, getting enough sleep, managing stress, and staying active can go a long way in preventing illness and keeping you feeling your best. There's a lot to be said for incorporating natural remedies and healthy habits into your life. Let's talk about food, glorious food, but not just any food, food that's been grown with care, harvested with gratitude, and preserved with the wisdom of generations past. The Amish have an intimate connection to the land and a deep understanding of the rhythms of the seasons. They're getting their hands dirty in the garden, nurturing seeds into seedlings, and harvesting the bounty of their labor. And when the harvest is plentiful, they don't let anything go to waste. They preserve their fruits and vegetables through canning, pickling, drying, and freezing, ensuring that they have a supply of nutritious food throughout the year. Even a small patio garden or a few herbs growing on a windowsill can bring you closer to the Amish way of life. So there you have it, folks. 10 things frugal Amish families never waste their money on. Now, I'm not saying we all need to adopt their ways completely, but their commitment to simplicity, resourcefulness, and community offers valuable lessons for us all, especially in a world that often feels obsessed with consumption and excess. By embracing some of these frugal habits, we can lower our expenses, reduce our environmental impact, and live more intentional, fulfilling lives. What frugal habit are you going to try? Let me know in the comments.